What if I told you you can build $1 million business just using voice AI? In this video, we're going to talk about how you can use voice AI and 9 different arbitrage opportunities that no one are talking about and explaining with them with facts and figures. Now, let's get into it. Before we deep dive, there are certain markets in which knowledge is literally money. The information holds a lot more value. So we will be using voice AI to actually do the work of humans on larger scales to actually make it worth for you. The tech stack we'll be using will be Magic Teams and Filio and ChatGPT, and just with using these things, we can actually make the entire tech stack under $30. Number one, it is a luxury timepiece market. So the luxury timepiece market is around 72 billion right now in 2025, and it is growing 5 to 12% till 2030. Imagine an AI voice calling system that calls all the dealers of the second-hand market and actually get the pricing of each of the timepiece. There is an example of a guy called Tony who implemented the system that calls the dealers and get the pricings of the watches. For example, a Daytona or like a Patek Philippe, right? Their prices range different from dealer to dealer, and you can get all the pricings, have the arbitrage, and sell it for a higher pricing. So this is the first opportunity that you can use in a $72 billion market using voice AI. The voice AI agents can simultaneously call different centers, collect all the data in different time zones, and get you a real-time pricing of which price is happening in which current state, and you can find the arbitrage opportunities there itself. For example, let's say you got like a Patek Philippe watch for 1 million in the US region, and someone is buying the same watch, let's say for 1.2 million in the Dubai region. So you have an arbitrage opportunity of $200,000 there itself. Number two, it is enterprise hardware liquidation. The market for enterprise hardware liquidation is around $20 billion in 2025, and it is rising at a very high pace. Imagine AI voice agents can call all the IT asset management teams and can ask about the liquidation of certain assets such as servers, hardware, etc. When they're liquidating, they're going to sell it about 20 to 40% discount. You can get that information and actually spot all the different arbitrage opportunities that is happening in this space. And you can sell it for a much premium pricing. Only the info is very high costly. So imagine your knowledge workers getting all that info and having like an entire directory of it. That can be a very huge arbitrage in voice AI space. Number three, it's my favorite. It's vintage automobile market. It's around $40 billion right now in the US, and it is insanely ripe for voice AI agents. Imagine a team of voice AI agents that can call all the dealers, right? And can get the values of all the cars they have, and you can have like a list of all the premium cars in the market and people who are willing to buy them. You can create an arbitrage opportunity right now here, and the market is growing at a crazy rate, and it will reach around $70 billion by 2030. So this, you can actually have the best arbitrage in supercars in very luxury segment markets, similar to what we did with watches. The fourth one is antique collection furniture and estate business. So this has a market cap around 58 billion right now, and it is growing at a very high pace. And there are very few dealers who deal with the luxury segment of antique collections. The whole part is you need to have the right numbers of connections and have AI call out a lot of them and get all the details that can be auction houses, estates, and people who deal with these luxury collections. Now you have the data of all of them that can be selling for different regions, and you can have the arbitrage opportunity of selling it. Here you need to understand that we are optimizing the highest value of human work that can be done with thousands of people just by you doing it. This is the ultimate arbitrage you can have. So the fifth one is rare gem and diamond brokerage market. It has around $36 billion of market cap right now, and they have very few dealers who deal with the large things. Imagine you can have the voice AI agents call all the dealers, shops, and who deal with high trades of the secondary rare gems and diamonds, and you can have the arbitrage of what they want to sell and what they want to buy, and have the entire collection of pricings so you can sell it between the prices. So in this way you can have the ultimate for the diamond market and the arbitrage of jewel market. So the next one is a storage unit investment scouting market. It is right now around $68 billion, and it's way to $90 billion by 2029. So imagine the AI agents can call the houses in which the storage units are being auctioned or sold, and you can sell the items that are valuable for them with a higher price. You get all the arbitrage of the items present there, and you can probably help them in selling the rental yield of the storage unit as well. So in this way, you have a very good arbitrage on the storage unit and have a good pricing over how the storage unit works and sells in it. The next one is private equity secondary market, and it has a huge value. It is around $162 billion right now in 2024. And this operates in a very closed way. There is a very few investors and officers that maintain the private secondary sales, and they're investors who want to liquidate for liquidity constraints for faster values. They're willing to sell at a below market rate, and you can find these opportunities calling all the agents and call the offices and get these things and get the arbitrage on the private equity sales. And the value for sales will be much higher, so that even the opportunity is much smaller, that's a smaller percentage, you get very high margins on this. And the next one is medical equipment leasing and refurbishment. So this is a very huge one. Right now it is around $65 billion in market in 2025, and it's going to reach around $400 billion by 2023. And it's going to create, it's growing like 16% every single year, which is insane. So hospitals actually upgrade their equipment every single year, majority of them, and this creates a very arbitrage opportunity of selling that equipment and growing that equipment in general. Imagine you can call all of the AI agents to the hospitals who are actually selling that equipment and create an arbitrage opportunity on top of it. And this is an insane one with a $400 billion market cap by 2035. So the next market is pharmaceutical surplus markets. So right now within 2022, the whole inventories combined is around $150 billion. And the best part is, even with a large inventory, there is a 10% medicine shortage. Now imagine you have an AI agent army that actually calls the big pharma companies and know about what they have in surplus and get the list of it, and actually have other AI agents asking about what the other companies need for the shortage, and you can have like an arbitrage on both of them. Someone is have excess of it and someone have low of it. You can have an arbitrage in selling those things. This info is so damn valuable. The hardest part is getting the contacts of both of them and having the AI agents work with them. And you should also follow all the regulatory process for HIPAA compliance if you're operating in USA for this. And the best part is you can build all of these things with Magic Teams, including the speech-to-speech models, which can sound insanely human. And if you want to build any of these things or things in voice AI, do book a call below with us, and you also have the entire workbook of all these things directly in the link below, so you can use it directly. So thank you so much. See you tomorrow.